Hello peoples, it's Blaze again. What I want to talk about is the miscategorization of videos. I know some of you guys follow Pvt J8ker. He happens to be, I think, one of the better all-around gaming YouTube channels. You know, I mean, he does really good theater mode work. He's fun. He does commentary. He calls people out and uses the truth to do it, and he does it in a witty way, and it definitely, I mean, of course it's bringing attention to himself, but he's bringing attention to something that needs to be highlighted within the community that I think's just wrong. But in general, in my life, I think falsifying oneself is wrong. I don't care why you do it. I think it's wrong. But I'm really glad that he I don't really want to get into name calling out on people that he's, you know, mentioned and stuff, but I will have a link in here to his channel and the first video that he put out recently about the miscategorization of videos. And it stems from if you're doing gaming videos and you pick a category like world and politics, but you have enough subscriber base to get enough views that you become the #1 viewed world and politics video, and you're on the home page. So Underworld Politics, your video of Black Ops Gaming pops up, or whatever it happens to be, instead of something as important as the uprising in Egypt right now, because you falsified yourself. I'm not a fan of it at all. I also fully believe that we are always the whole us. That there is no, oh man, that's just my YouTube channel, that's just the shit I do on YouTube, or, you know, hey, I'm at work, you know, that's who I am at work. You know, you're still always the whole person. I get that the whole you can't always be involved, you know, like your girlfriend shows up at work and she's pissed off, you know, it's just like, hey honey, I'm at work, I can't have a fight with you right now. Like, do you get that? Like, go home and we'll talk about this later. Like, that may come up. You know, the whole you gets involved, but you're at work, so you deal with the work stuff. But still, your whole life is there. It can come up at any point, any possibility. It brings me to, if I'm willing, or someone's willing to falsify themselves on something as simple as YouTube videos for more ad revenue and more views and things like that, well, I mean, a big channel, it might be more ad revenue. You know, for someone like me with 120 subscribers, you know, it might be more, just more views, maybe hopefully more thumbs ups that gets me more views from somewhere. But is that I can't just falsify myself on YouTube and then think outside the whole rest of me in the world is okay. It's no big deal that I'm all gravy because I'm different over here. Well, no, if you're falsify yourself there, what are you willing to do in your real life? I mean, that's all I have. I know you from YouTube. So if I was to try to know you as a person, what do I think of you as a person because of what you're doing on YouTube? And that isn't really the most important part of it for me. It comes down to more of, I think as people we grow, we evolve. That's kind of why we're here, so we can become different people by learning, by growing, by living life, and, you know, taking responsibility for ourselves. So now that J8ker shed light on this miscategorization of videos, what choices are they going to make? They're going to show their truth. Are they going to change it and stop it, or are they going to continue with it? And it will speak a lot more about who they are as a whole person and not just who they are on YouTube when you look at it that way. As for my part in this, I know I don't falsify categories, I don't falsify titles, but I definitely build on tags list from every video game. I just save a draft and add to it. So I know that I have, in a domination game, you might see demolition and capture the flag because I did those videos before and I just saved the draft over and over again. So I kind of had to check myself. And in being who I am and liking the truth of things, I definitely, you know, had to look at myself and be like, oh, I do have a little responsibility in this mass consciousness energy of falsification. So with this video, I want over time you guys to get to know me as a whole person, not just a YouTube personification. And Blaze as a whole person, I don't want any involvement, even the tiniest bit, in misrepresentation and falsification. And what I did was unconscious, and I did it just to save myself a little time and save those drafts, and ended up getting caught up in something bigger that I don't want to be involved in. So I'm into taking responsibility for my own actions and speaking my own truth and calling myself out if I need to. So for my tiny part in this, my bad. From this day forward, everything will be relevant to that particular video. And as always, guys, take care of yourselves and speak your own truth. Peace, everybody.
Oh, dick, that's made.